to ban. Dire team ban.
Alright guys, welcome back to the grand final of the DotaTalk League Championship. It's gonna be Zenith versus Mith Trust. Mith Trust, who actually took down Orange in the semifinals. So everyone was expecting a big Zenith versus Orange finals once MUFC actually forfeited against Orange. And it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be Mith Trust coming back on the top of the scene. And Mith Trust, I must say, they were a big name in Dota 1, and then when they start transitioning in Dota 2, they didn't have a lot of good result. But now it seems that they have picked up the slack and they are back to just take up what's rightfully theirs, the scene of the Southeast Asian Dota. So Mith Trust, they have the second pick, second ban, so that means they go for the good old Batrider Nyx ban. And Zenith, they ban up the Magnus, they ban out the Nyx, and they keep the Keeper of the Light. So are they gonna go once again with the Keeper of the Light plus PL, or are they baiting that PL pick from Mith Trust? That's also another solution. PL without the Keeper of the Light is not that great. In fact, his statistics show that he's not that great. The percentage of win is not like always on, and he's not picked that often. I mean, we do remember the games of Phantom Lancer because sometimes they're long and boring, and because he just wins at the end, but a lot of games Phantom Lancer is just not picked at all. Not banned, not picked. And sometimes he is picked and he just get crushed. So it's gonna be Shadow Demon Darkseer going for Mith Trust, and it's gonna be a Luna pick and not a PL. So Luna and Rubik. Rubik loved the Darkseer because there's so many good spells to steal from the Darkseer, the Vacuum, the Wall, the Iron Shell, the Surge, and it's gonna be the good old anti-fun for Mith Trust. So we see here already for Zenith a lane that is drawing up. It's the Luna, Keeper of Light, Rubik. And for the Mith Trust side, we have a dual core strategy, so Darkseer is picked, Anti-Mage is picked already. So Shadow Demon is probably going to be supporting that Anti-Mage. We see Leshrac ban. Of course, you don't want the Shadow Demon plus one combo. So probably going to be Lina and Leshrac ban. And yeah, so much support for Neolution International, of course. Of course, Neolution International just lost to Zenith pretty hard as well, should I say. And they're gonna go in the third place matchup against Orange. So it's gonna be hard for them. Orange still a very, very strong beast, but Mushi has been doing a ton of mistakes. GST tournament, they lost 3-1 to ABC. And I'm not saying ABC is bad, but I'm saying they weren't even playing with their full roster at that time, and they still managed to lose that hard. Mushi did enormous amount of mistakes in those games, and I must say, from the little bit of the end of the last game that I saw from Orange versus Mith Trust, I think it was again Mushi dying without buyback. And that is Mith Trust just sealing their fate with a big heavy push and taking all the racks, going for mega creeps. And Orange just couldn't come back from that afterwards. So, I don't know what to think about that, guys, but
5 seconds.
I must say Mushi has not been performing as well as he was doing some months ago. So I hope that it's still gonna work out. Hope that Mushi is gonna keep his wits and not like go into rage mode and just keep on throwing the games. But well, that is for Orange to see. So now we see the bans. Of course, it wasn't Leshrac banned and Lina banned as well from the Shadow Demon. So no real big surprise there. And also a Nightstalker ban. So Nightstalker is one of the bane of Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light likes to just stand behind his tower, blast down the creep wave, and the Nightstalker is one of the hero who can punish him just by diving him on the tower and just saying shut up, slowing him down and pawing him in the face twice. And Keeper of the Light is very squishy. So Nightstalker very good to go against Keeper of the Light. You just can't defend as a single solo Keeper of the Light like you like to do against other heroes. And it's gonna be a Weaver pick for Zenith. So that's interesting. Is that gonna be a mid lane Weaver or an off lane Weaver? We have seen Weaver getting played mid lane a few times, and I must say it has been quite successful, surprisingly so. So what do we see from Mith Trust coming out now? Mith Trust have a lot of illusion making capability. Shadow Demon is the disruption, Darkseer with the wall, and that means Luna in the late game is going to be a huge threat to her own team. So she'll be having to be very careful to not stand in the wall, not do anything in the wall. It's going to be the Queen of Pain picked up as well. So that's actually a very logical pick, and I say that because of the fact that we see Luna, Rubik, Weaver, Keeper of Light, all those heroes have very low health pool. So Luna is going to get a BKB, that's like almost for sure. But the Weaver is not a hero that often goes for BKB. Weaver is a hero that's very sneaky, that's very annoying, and that relies on just getting very good position to not get hit by the AoE and deal the damage, not by just going BKB all on and going face tank in the middle of the fight like Luna likes to do. Pop the BKB, pop the Manta, just fight by sending her ground, using the Eclipse, and dealing the damage. Weaver is just gonna screw around and just attack the Shadow Demon again, and then screw around some more, attack the Queen of Pain from behind, screw some more, attack the Darkseer, being very pesky in general. So Weaver and Invoker, it's probably going to be Invoker in the middle lane then, because Invoker off lane is not that great, and in fact not great at all, so... What we might also see, it has been done by some teams, is a Weaver offensive trialing with the Keeper of Light Rubik, and then just having Luna in the safe lane farming solo. And Luna is decent as a solo laner. I mean, she's not very good, but against a solo Darkseer, the fact that she has a lot of attack damage given by the Lunar Blessing means that she will be having an easier time last hitting. Now the problem is Darkseer is still going to be able to deal a lot of damage with the Iron Shell because Luna is range, but she is low range, so she will be taking some damage at least. And now we see the Sand King getting picked up. So Shadow Demon Sand King is another combo. Sand King in the early game, very hard to actually get those burst strike because it's very low range. But the disruption lasts for 2.5 seconds, so it gives all the time in the world the Sand King needs actually to waddle back to the target and then use the stun. So now we see X Freedom on the Keeper of Light. Luna is going to be played by Yamate, and Rubik played by Ice, XY on the Weaver, and Ice on that Invoker. So again, Zenith, a very versatile team. They love to just switch around the roles.
Better get ready.
And oh, are we gonna see a tri-lane Invoker? No, that's. I must be tripping. I must be tripping because Invoker really needs to level more than anything else. And if he's just on a tri-lane, it's not gonna work out. It may work out, but I would be surprised if it does. So on the other side for Mith Trust, we have ABBA on the Queen of Pain. We have Sand King on Sand King played, should I say, by R5. SD gonna be playing the SD, so very convenient here. TNK is gonna be playing the Darkseer, and we'll have LK on that carry Anti-Mage. So it looks like it's gonna be a dual lane on the middle lane. It's gonna be Anti-Mage +1, and the bottom lane is gonna be handled by TNK.
30 seconds to
Whereas
go.
the top lane is going to be that Queen of Pain, helped by the Sand King. Sand King, who is just probably going to be handling the pulls to get some few more experience and to get the fast level 6 that Sand King really loves. Sand King is a hero, the support hero that is not very often picked due to the fact, like Lion, that he really needs experience. He needs to get the levels rolling, otherwise he's really useless. It's not like a Crystal Maiden who, as soon as she hits level 2, she's okay. And it's not also like, for example, the Shadow Demon who, yeah, well, level 2 as well is already very good. So Sand King definitely needs those levels, and he will get them by pulling. It's gonna be offensive trial with the Weaver. So yeah, they're switching that around. It's gonna be Ice in the middle lane, who was playing in the offlane Clockwork last game. XY, who was playing the carry safe lane, is going to be replaced by Yamate, who's playing the carry safe lane this time, and she's gonna go on the offensive trial lane. So ABBA is gonna be solo against 3, and she should be okay because I mean Queen of Pain is very hard to catch. It's not like Rubik has 1 disable and that's pretty much all, and I'm pretty sure they can't kill Queen of Pain in the duration of 1 telekinesis. So middle lane, Invoker is gonna get harassed by the Shadow Demon, but we see that LK is already taking a huge amount of damage. It's absolutely insane, absurd the amount of damage he took. 80 80 HP right now. And he's, well, he didn't eat a single tangle, but now Invoker, he's going for Exhort Invoker, so that may be the thing that they need for the damage, for killing that Queen of Pain. But it seems like Keeper of the Light is going to come in the mid lane as well, to help up that Ice. And that means Queen of Pain should be safe on the top lane. She's not going to have a very good time, but that means she's also not going to be killed by anyone. And let's take a look at Lassie the Nice. So in fact she's 6 for 0, so she's having a good time. Since Ice is just walking around, not doing much at the moment. The bottom lane, it's Yamate just 4 for 3, so she's doing decent. TNK is 5 for 1, and he's gonna start creep skipping. Already eating a tango and starting to go on those creeps. Yamate is just gonna come in, but he has to decide. Do I actually want to... Oh, he's gonna miss that creep. Do I want to go and harass Darkseer, or do I want to get those last hits? And as a carry, you want the last hits. Queen of Pain, 11 for 1, and 6 for 0 only for this Weaver. And the reason is Weaver is very good because he's very pesky, very hard to catch. But Queen of Pain has the Scream of Pain, so doesn't care if you go invisible. As soon as she sees the Sukuchi effect on her and that she takes some damage, she's just gonna scream, and you're gonna get hit. LK, that mid lane is just definitely not working out for LK. 2 versus 1, they should have the advantage, but Invoker, Ice just dealing up the damage, dishing out the damage. He's doing very, very well. Well, 7 for 2, very, very well. No, but he is applying a lot of pressure on this anti-mage. So all the lanes right now are a bit controlled by the dark side. Top lane is pretty much even, but since it's a 2v1, it's not going their way. Bottom lane, the Darkseer is having the upper hand, and middle lane as well. So everything seems to be going Mith Trust way. Yet Zenith have been shown to really come back from bad situations. So we don't have to count him out yet. Experience graph is going up and down, but it's still going the dire way, and same for the gold.
It's all the same to me.
Yamate is gonna use the courier to buy up the Ring of Regeneration from the side shop, so she can get the healing potential of the Chunkyo boots. She just can't go herself, it's too dangerous. And the courier right now is just waiting there, not doing anything. Courier is the bottle coming up for AABBA. Oop, has to be careful. X-Freedom is gonna find a D rune. But that Keeper of Light not doing so much at the moment. Oh, first blood! Oh, Ice says that was brilliant! Just prepping up that Sunstrike, and then XY is trying to chase ABBA. It's not gonna be able to, and ABBA now has the bottle. The Sunstrike just waiting and baiting that. He knew that the anti-mage was going to go for that last hit, and he just landed that perfectly. And then at the very last moment, used a cold snap to make sure that LK wasn't gonna blink at that time. Okay, so I guess Ice and XY took down the Queen of Pain, who was trying to make an aggressive move, and she paid the price for it with her life. Dun dun dun. So Ice is definitely doing those mind games, and now we have 3 level in Exhort as well, doing so much damage by just right clicking. Yeah. So power treads bought up on Invoker, banking on those right clicks. If he will have a lot of auto attacks, he will have the attack speed. And Luna takes down the Darkseer on the bottom lane, so they picked up kills everywhere. Luna did use the Eclipse for that. And she's gonna go for that Ring of Aquila, it seems. ABBA taking some damage on the top lane. Has to be careful though, she's taking a lot of damage, not only a little bit of damage. Darkseer coming on back to the bottom lane. He knows that there's no Eclipse this time waiting for him, so he should be okay. Invoker 18 for 4, Anti-Mage 24 for 8, so he's still finding the farm. Keeper of the Light just prancing around, stacking those creeps, starting to blast them down, starting to get the levels.
You know the drill.
Top, the Weaver is up to, well, level 5, almost 6, and 24 creep kills as well, so he's having a good time. Ice though, Rubik level 4 as well, so he's getting the levels as well.
No.
TNK is pushing up, but he is still being careful there. He's hidden. Extremism's coming in, but he doesn't really do anything. So he's just gonna be giving mana to Luna, I guess. Or not even. Not even gonna bother. Just gonna pull up and start stacking up. Unfortunately for him, there's Mud Golems in there. And he messes up the stack as well. So the timing right now is very, very hard to get right due to the way that the creeps actually work now. It has been reworked, so it's less easy than before. Queen of Pain, waiting on the high ground. Invoker got a stack of Shot of Poison, so he cannot juke. Oh no, ABBA just gave her out her position. That Queen of Pain is gonna be forced away. He knows that Queen of Pain was here. He used one. Queen of Pain used one right click. That's gonna be the end of that gank. R5 did get here for that. ABBA did get here for that as well, and LK is on the top lane, but he's not gonna have a good time against XY and Ice. In fact, I wouldn't be even surprised if he dies right now. He has the blink, so he should be fine by hiding in the forest in case of danger. And TNK might be the one in trouble there. Is there Eclipse? There is Eclipse. So they're prepping up. The blast is not gonna hit. And X-Freedom is blocking TNK. Excellent play there! The body block
Bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
on point. And now, that was a wasted surge because you couldn't go anywhere that... Oh, X-Freedom. Oh, X-Freedom. Those little plays, so good. And now the stun is gonna land. The ultimate is gonna land as well. Invoker is gonna go down. That is absolutely no question asked. ABBA, even messing up the blink, did get to there in time. And whoa, that's a lot of damage. Soul Catcher level 3 already. That's 40% added pure damage. And the Burst Strike plus the ultimate from Queen of Pain plus the Scream of Pain. That's poof. So top lane, Sakuchi maxed out by Weaver, who doesn't buy a single boot, and that is normal because she doesn't really care about boots at this moment. Sakuchi is just gonna be way enough, and he's rushing up. What is he rushing up? Magic Wand, Ring of Prediction. So no, this is X-Freedoms. So XY is going that Magic Wand to save out some slots, and Sunstrike onto that poor anti-mage. Sunstrike is also pure damage, so that's not gonna get reduced by the anti-mage magic shield. How do we call that already? Spell shield, not magic shield. Of course, fuck magic. He couldn't be having that magic shield there. TNK bottom lane, pushing down the tower. SD and Senking, not doing a whole lot though. They see them with that ward. They know that they're here. They know that they're in the jungle. They ping up to the X-Freedom. X-Freedom now knows that he is in danger. And they know where they are. It's just like they expect them to be here. And yeah, Luna is just gonna see them now. Luna's gonna see them and they are not gonna see Luna just because of the sight range of Luna. Luna's gonna be able to catch up SD as well. Nope, they don't want to do that. TNK is still around. Ice is gonna come in. The first is gonna be the Force Spirit. What is stolen there? It's going to be Burst Strike as well, I guess. Sunstrike. Oh, not gonna hit. And now we see Sun King trying to get away. Shadow Demon is not gonna be able to. ABBA coming invisible. Looking for a kill. Who is she aiming for? She sees the Weaver. She knows that she can't kill the Weaver. Ice is greasy right here. 400 health, nothing more. And he's gonna hide. He is gonna hide. Luna might be in trouble here. She has 1k health though. Very hard to kill her. Eclipse is gonna start actually dealing the damage on everyone, and that's just gonna turn around. And that Darkseer is just gonna melt away to the Eclipse a third time. That's like 3 times he dies to Eclipse.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
ABBA might be looking for ice, but he doesn't have the vision. He doesn't want to tower dive without vision. XY, he just got the power treads now. So a bit more attack speed, a bit more stats, and a bit more movement speed when you don't have Sakuchi up. Keeper of the Light, Trinkio Boots, Rubik, pretty much nothing. Luna is going for that BKB right after the Ring of Aquila. And what do we have on that Invoker? Invoker is going to go for Urn of Shadow, so he's looking for those supports. And Sunstrike! Boom! Here comes the stun, here comes the blast. Everything like clockwork, and he falls. Queen of Pain, no chance there. Smoke Gang coming in with LK. LK, what does he have? Well, he has nothing. So that anti-mage is very poor at the moment. If we take a look at the net worth, we see that Luna's on the top, followed very closely by Weaver, and then only by LK and by Ice Ice. And towers are gonna start to drop, and as tower drops, they will be getting even further ahead in gold. Weaver has to be careful. It seems like there's a gank squad coming.
Guess what's happening?
But it's a Weaver. If you don't kill her instantly, you're not gonna be able to get anything done. The smoke, unfortunately, runs out.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Sunstrike might be coming very soon. ABBA has to be careful. Nope. Rubik doesn't show himself. He's gonna go now. He's gonna go now. Oh, blink away.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
So middle lane, see the big blast coming up. Caudle keeping the lane pushed. And 8 for 1 for Zenith. It's just Mith Trust is getting owned on their lanes. It looked to be very bad for Zenith at the beginning, but after a few kills, the game just goes the other way. Gold graph is now up to 3k. Experience graph up to 7k almost. That's the most concerning thing about all. Right now, look at that. It's almost like 30% more experience on the Radiant side. Queen of Pain, let's take a look at the levels right now. Yeah, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, and then 8, 8, 6, 4. That Sand King is just not getting anything done, and I was saying, Sand King needs those levels. Counter warding going down in the middle lane as well. Yep, that's a gem on X Freedom. 14 minutes into the game. Already starting to deny the vision of the enemy. Ice wrapping around. ABBA is gonna throw down a. Oh. Ice might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's gonna get disrupted. He's gonna get. Oh, here comes the Scream of Pain. And that Sonic Wave, actually, not Scream of Pain. The Sonic Wave just melts down that poor Rubik. But ABBA may be in trouble here. Sunstrike, very nicely done, and he cannot jump at all. The stun at the very nice moment. And remember, those stuns are minute stuns that last like 0.6 seconds, 0.7 seconds. And just chaining up that Loosen Beam and that Cold Snap instantly, that's very beautiful play. X-Freedom might be in a little bit of trouble. Chased down by LK. No, LK is out of mana, so he doesn't really mind. Oh, X-Freedom, what are you doing? No, if you were just running straight, you could have survived. LK. Oh, Sunstrike. Trying to kill TNK. TNK surviving with very minimal health, but he survives, and that's the main point. Sand King's level 5, looking for a stun on that Invoker. Invoker's gonna get slowed down, and Invoker is just gonna turn around and start to lay the smackdown on R5, who's gonna go down. Yep, he's gonna die. And ABBA, it might even take... No, she's not gonna die. Oh. XY is gonna start to wear down the ABBA. I think he should have just gone straight on her because she didn't have the blink ready, so now he's gonna regret that. But if he went straight on her instead of just going for the creeps, he could have killed her. Well, you can't really know everything, so when you are in the caster's point of view, it's way easier to see. and to say stuff, but
The Dire winning
Weaver is going to go for that
destruction.
Lincoln Sphere build,
Dire's
so getting more
mid-towers
stats,
having
being a
technical
little bit
difficulties.
less squishy. Rubik is the one going to pick up that haste rune, and the tower in the middle lane is gonna fall. It's not gonna be a deny as well, so
The Dire couldn't hang on to that mid-tower.
see top lane Invoker, he wants a kill. Has 4 level 1 Exhort, 4 level 1 Quest, that gives the double Spore Spirit, that's exactly what he needs. Anti-Mage is in a lot of trouble. Is he gonna be able to... Oh, he should be able to just blink away. Oh, he's gonna stuck himself!
Towers coming up.
Oh no! Oh, he has the Quelling Blade, so he can escape, but that could have been a disaster. In the mid lane, R5 is getting just kited around. Ice is dealing the damage. He is going to fall though.
The Dire best
And the disruption makes sure that R5 doesn't die to that. Sunstrike wasn't coming in as well. Luna on the bottom lane. Yamate taking down the tower, and she has the BKB already. So see, if they want to fight, she can just come in and use the BKB and just deal the damage. Invoker takes the top tower,
Tower's gone.
and that's 3 towers, tier 1 towers dying
The
already.
Dire's bottom tower.
So Gold Graph is just gonna spike up. And Experience Graph, well no. Invoker actually gets Anti-Mage with the Sunstrike again. Where was that? It was in the middle of the base? How did he have vision of that? It's Spider Sense. Psychic, that guy. It's a psychic. Staff of Wizardry up, so he is gonna go for that Force Staff, and he has it in 200 gold. Bottom lane, ABBA may be in trouble. Sunstrike is off cooldown, so ABBA, oh, the blast doesn't hit him. And we see 1 point in Wex now. Is he gonna max out the Exhort after getting only 1 point in Wex, or is he gonna start maxing out the Wex? And for those who are wondering, why don't we see Invoker in the game anymore? Ferrari, who is the mid lane of IG, who is a legendary Invoker player, has said that right now Invoker doesn't really suits the style of the metagame right now, because Invoker, his main strength is just stand in the mid lane and farm, and that's all. He can't really do as much as other other mid laners, like a TA that gets a fast blink dagger, a Night Circle that hits the first night, the Brewmaster that gets his ultimate as well at level 6. Oh! Ice will get caught there, and the Sunstrike is gonna not land on anyone. In fact, Rubik is just gonna kill up that that Sun King with the Burst Strike, as he's not gonna be able to escape.
2 down. Mark these regeneration.
Oh, and he gets a regen. And again, the sound is starting to bug out. Not really sure why. That's like the music suddenly becomes very loud for 10 seconds and then goes down. There we go. Suddenly it just disappears. Not really sure what this is due to. Top tower is gonna fall though.
Might want to mine the top tower.
Their tower falls in the end.
Dire's got one last top
The Dire
tower.
side, they're waiting in the jungle, but they're gonna get scouted by XY. In fact, XY has to be a bit careful. No, he has invisibility in like 2 seconds. Should be fine. He's gonna get
Somebody's on
no, he's gonna get killed.
Death travels faster than
Enough
sound.
damage coming here. Ice tried to catch someone, but not gonna be fast enough. And Yamate on the bottom lane still farming up. This guy hasn't been even showing his face in the team fights. He has been like 24 hours out of 20 just on the bottom lane farming. Ultimate Orb, Lincoln Sphere. That's for XY. And if you saw what he just did right now, he just dropped the BKB when he was healing, so that he would heal more in total percentage. It's a little bit of a trick, but it's usually people don't bother doing that. R5, he just picked up an Invis rune, but everyone saw him, so they're gonna be fine. X Freedom is bringing by XY, looking for a fight. Yamate may want to get a crack at TNK, but he knows that the Sun King is invisible right now, so he's a bit scared. He's playing a bit careful. He's gonna be fine though, because he has a BKB. Even if the Sun King used the epicenter, he's gonna be able to just pop the BKB and ignore the damage. The only thing that works with the epicenter through the BKB is the slow. That's good, because epicenter actually slows your enemy. That's something that you may not know because, well, usually you all focus on the damage, but there's a 30% slow that works through the BKB. Not gonna be a whole lot, but it's still that. So everyone grouping on the bottom lane now. Except for XY, he's in the middle lane, he doesn't care, he knows he can die. Well, as I said that last time he died. TNK is gonna get disrupted. Oh, he's gonna be sent in the air. He is going to die. Goodbye, TNK. Went a bit too far. Gonna use a charge of Mick, but wait. TNK is just, he bought back and he just went there. But the tower still full. That could have gone very, very badly. Top lane, it's gonna be ABBA against Yamate. ABBA is gonna run away as soon as Luna pops with the BKB. TNK is gonna eat a blast in the face. I'm not really sure that buyback didn't achieve anything. SD is gonna die though. SD, disruption, giving him a bit of time. But oh, actually, he's still tanking up. He's gonna die now, but he did use the purge onto Invoker. Not gonna do a whole lot though. Invoker doesn't really mind. He did put 1 point in Wags, but now he's maxing up the exhort, so he's getting more damage. Top lane, ABBA getting chased on by Yamate. Has to be careful. I'm not really sure. Oh, very, very close there. The hand was about to use the Queen of Pain gets a BKB. Luna was about to stun the Queen of Pain with his Susun Beam. Mid lane tower falls down, and that's all auto towers for Mith Trust. That they don't have any auto towers anymore, and they didn't manage to take a single one.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
And that poor LK is just not getting anything. Oh, he has a Battle Fury if he doesn't die now. But LK, blink away, blink away, blink away. No, you're dead. Now yeah. Oh, disruption. Disruption still alive. ABBA. Now we see the big epicenter coming in. It's gonna be Ice falling. And XY is still on the chase. He is gonna get SD. One more right click, and he is going to use his little time lapse and let go away. Ice gonna find TNK and gonna bring him back. It looks like Invoker didn't have the Sunstrike ready. He bought back and he came back in the middle lane because why the hell not going for Roshan? Yep. Here comes the vacuum, and now we have a Luna that's stuck there. Nope, force staff, making sure that she can actually survive that, or not survive that, but dodge that. And Invoker, Ice, just using Ghost Walk for a split second to dodge that Shadow Strike. Doesn't want to get slowed down. He's gonna go for Ultimate Orb, so that means a Sheep Stick. So no, it's not gonna be a Aghanim Scepter for more spells. He doesn't mind, but doesn't care. He can do that without it. Oh, Yamate is gonna get purged. And he's gonna pop the BKB now, but almost dead already. That means he will have no BKB when he comes back from death. And oh, Luna gonna get force staff. Here comes the Eclipse. And they're not chasing. They are not chasing. Oh, she still dies in the end. Shadow Demon. That's gonna be the end. X-Freedom trying to run away, but he won't be able to. There's two blinkers on his ass. Ice is coming in as well, but oh, Ice actually has Surge, so he's able to run away if he wants to. And actually he was baiting that, because here comes Ice. He still does blink. He's gonna be able to blink around now. XY is chasing after ABBA. Force staff, but blinked away. Not gonna be able to catch her up. Ice blinks in. SD. That could have been disaster if Invoker decided to go for Sunstrike. Oh, Sunstrike gonna hit SD, but very low in health, not dead. Tower in the middle lane, taking a lot of damage already. TNK is coming in. Gonna pull the creeps away, but XY is just dealing the damage right now. He doesn't mind. He's tanking a bit of tower hits, but he has the Lincoln Sphere, so he has a lot of healing potential. Demon Edge also up onto that Weaver. It's probably gonna be an MKB for more damage. And now we see Air 5. Here comes the big vacuum onto the Burst Strike, but it's not gonna catch a lot of people. In fact, only Keeper of Light dies, and R5 also dies in the process. Darkseer as well. So the wall has been planted down. Problem is, can they defend against that push now? Now that they don't have the wall anymore. Tower is starting to take a lot of damage.
Tough as nails for now.
And it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall before anything comes out.
Hope the Dire weren't partial to that mid tower.
Shadow Demon's poison actually hurts a lot right now. He is maxing up that Shadow Poison, but he's gonna be out of mana already. XY has the ultimate. And now everything's back online, except for the Darkseer. Yamate is doing some damage to the Rex. And Keeper of Light is just gonna use this blast. Make sure that if they are around, they're gonna be paying for that. And yeah, Queen of Pain actually gets blasted away. XY still just running around ABBA. Oh, here comes the BKB, blinks in, got 2, and now Yamate actually pops the BKB, pops the Eclipse, everyone's just melting away, TMK is gonna fall as well. 2 dead already, and this is gonna be GG. Mith Trust is gonna tap out this one. We're gonna go into game number 2. R5 is gonna be stunned by his own burst strike. He's gonna die by stunning Yamate.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right
And
now.
there we go. This was the end of game number 1, so we are gonna jump straight into game number 2.